What's up, guys? It's Brandon today, and for today's recipe we are going to be making bibimbap. If you guys haven't had bibimbap before, it is pretty much just a Korean rice bowl with an assortment of toppings. The thing about bibimbap is your toppings can be unlimited. We call it banchan in Korean, is what goes on top of it. And so, but today's recipe is just going to be pretty simple. So for today's recipe, we are going to be needing half of a red onion that has been julienne, half of a red bell pepper that has been julienne, half of a carrot that has been julienne, 8 ounces of spinach, 1 ounce of bean sprouts, 3.5 ounces of ground pork, and a half cup of rice. I forgot to mention that you guys are also going to be using 3 shiitake mushrooms that you guys are going to rehydrate for about 5 minutes in some hot water, and then after you're going to wring them out and then slice into thin strips. So for our sauces today, one is going to be our meat sauce, which is going to contain 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic. And then for the actual bibimbap sauce, which is going to be going on last, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of gochujang, which is pretty much Korean chili pepper paste, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. To start off this recipe, you guys are going to want to start cooking your rice. For this rice, we are going to be using sushi rice, so it's a short grain, high starch content rice. So before you guys start cooking it, it is just going to be washing this about 3 to 4 times or until the water runs clear. And then you're going to transfer this into a medium saucepan, and it is going to be a 2-to-1 ratio of water to rice. So since you guys are using a half cup of rice, you guys are going to use just about a cup of water. Or one person could be working on the rice, the other person can be working on this. This is just your pork. You're going to transfer it into another bowl and add your brown sugar, your garlic, your soy sauce, and your sesame oil. And then you guys are going to mix this together and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And during those 30 minutes, you guys are going to mise out all of your vegetables. Okay, once you guys have finished prepping your pork, you guys are going to start mising out your vegetables. Just a friendly little reminder that when you julienne, it is thin little strips of each and every vegetable. They're not going to be really fairly big. These are just going to be sauteed for like 1 to 2 minutes just until they're tender and have a little bit of color on them. And so this process should be fairly quick throughout. But when you guys end up sauteing, you guys are just gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan, saute for a sec, and pull it right off. Once you guys have all of your veg prepped out, we are going to add a little bit of sesame oil or vegetable oil into a small saute pan. Get that heated up until nice and glossy, and then you guys are just gonna add whatever it will be, your bell pepper, your carrot, your red onion, or the bean sprout. Just gonna add that in, take a little bit of seasoning salt, season it. All you're gonna do is saute for 1 to 2 minutes or until they become translucent, softened, or slightly brown. Okay, once you guys have all of your vegetables sauteed, your meat cooked, and your gochujang sauce mixed together, you guys are just pretty much gonna wanna assemble. You guys will be plating this up today. I'm just going to do a reference of the traditional way to plate it. So it's just gonna start with a base of white rice, then some of the sauteed carrots on there, some of the red bell pepper, and some of your sauteed bean sprout. Just nestle it in between. You have some of your sauteed red onion. Some of your spinach. Sauteed shiitakes. your marinated meat. Okay, so after everything you guys have put onto the bed of rice, I did forget to mention that it is optional if you guys do want a soft poached egg, or a traditional way of doing it is topping it off with a egg yolk. And then you guys are just gonna serve it with the gochujang sauce that you made, and you can finish it off with a little bit of sesame seeds. But that's pretty much it. This is your guys' bibimbap, which you guys are going to be making today. Hope you guys enjoy. This is one of my personal favorites. And yeah, this is it. Shoot.